Abbey Neff Anderson ranks among the most winning singles players in the history of the Millersville women's tennis program. And from 1997 to 2001, she was one half of Millersville's most dominant doubles team. Neff Anderson's 4 seasons coincided with Millersville's 4 straight PSAC championships and 4 straight NCAA regional titles. Her teams posted an incredible 89-18-1 record with 4 consecutive 20-win seasons. In singles play, Neff Anderson's 92 career wins ranks second all-time. She also teamed with Hall of Famer Lauren Whitmer to win 107 doubles matches, 44 more than any other Millersville duo, winning at least 27 matches 3 times, including a program record 31 in 2000-2001. Neff Anderson won a PSAC doubles championship and placed second in her singles flight in each of her first 3 seasons. And as a senior, she was named All PSAC First Team after going 24-8 in singles and 31-10 in doubles play. Neff Anderson holds 3 of the 7 most successful singles seasons in program history. 2021 Hall of Fame inductee, Abbey Neff Anderson.
Congratulations. I'll hold your award till you're done.
Okay. Well, thank you, and thank you to the Hall of Fame committee for this great honor. I'd also like to congratulate all of tonight's other 6 inductees and to extend congratulations to all of the current Hall of Fame members that are here this evening. When Mr. Halsey called to share the news of my induction, it really made me think back to my time here at Millersville, and then I thought, wow, things have changed a lot, like in my life, that, instead of yelling, come on, after a great cross-court forehand on the Macumsey tennis courts, like now in life I'm like, come on, like get in the van or we're gonna make your brother late for school. With just as much intensity, probably. So right now I'd say, family is more my focus of life, and I love my family, love everything we have right now. It's but definitely my proudest accomplishment. I have my husband Jim and our 3 children, James, Will, and Emily. So anyway, before the family was a focus, I felt like looking back at different parts of life, and my career was my focus, and I wanted to thank Millersville for helping me to land my dream teaching job just weeks after graduating from here. And preceding that stage of life was my time here at Millersville, which then my priority was definitely tennis and also my academics. Luckily, I was surrounded by a group of like-minded women. We all had the same priorities. And 2 of my teammates are here tonight. They're also Hall of Fame members, Abby Schweitzer-Mahaffey, and my doubles partner from here at Millersville, Lauren Whitmer. The 3 of us are still really close friends to this day, and we even still play tennis together. We valued here at Millersville our academics as much as tennis, but we just shared a passion for tennis. We just loved playing for Millersville. I mean, we would even ask for extra practices here. And I believe that must have had something to do with our exemplary head coach, which is DeWitt Boyd, who's also here tonight and another Hall of Fame member. I'm not sure what DeWitt's formula was to foster so many seasons with record-breaking wins. I think it must have had something to do with his dry sense of humor and his brevity. I don't know how many of you know what a tennis match looks like if you've seen a college tennis match, but it looks something like this. There are, 2 teams obviously come to the courts, and we have 3 doubles matches. We all go out and play our doubles matches, and then after you finish your doubles matches, then you go out and play your singles matches. And before all this begins, the coaches line up their team and give the introductions, usually of the singles lineup. So Millersville, we started winning more and more matches, and we became this powerful Division II school and kind of came out of nowhere. And this earned us some impressive matchups against some highly ranked D1 and D2 schools from all across the country. The coaches for these well-known tennis schools were a little over the top, and they'd each introduce each of their players with like almost a page-long bio before, they said who was playing number one or number two. So the introduction might, from one of these other schools might sound something like this. And playing number two for Villanova from Cleveland, Ohio, a three-time ITA tournament quarterfinalist with a 3.46 GPA and a major in criminal justice, and then they'd say her name, Susie Bolt. So Susie would step forward, and we'd all give a little tennis clap. She'd step back. DeWitt's turn to introduce his lineup. Number two for Millersville, Abbey Neff. And we'd all just kind of have a smirk, and we'd give her a wave. And we all knew DeWitt was going to do it, and we all loved it. He was a little more quiet and humble like us. I thought we're kind of quiet warriors. We'd show up, play our tennis for DeWitt, play our hearts out, and usually we were the ones going home with a victory. We didn't need the page-long bios to try to impress people before the match. So for 4 years, while I was here playing tennis, I played every doubles match that I ever played with my doubles partner, Lauren Whitmer. Lauren and I were best friends on and off the court. We took our competition seriously, and we had this special bond that earned us many career wins together. DeWitt, our coach, would give us our pre-game, our pre-match strategic talk, give us some important tactics, things to do before the match, and then Lauren and I would also have our important talks before the match, and they would usually sound something like this. Okay, so tomorrow, do you want to wear your hair like in the braid, or should we wear a ponytail? No, braid, it's going to be windy. Okay, how about the necklace? Should we wear the necklaces that we got on spring break? No, we lost last time with those. We are never wearing those again. Yeah, got it. Okay, white socks, black socks, on it. Okay. So I don't know if anyone ever noted our strong matching accessories game, but I think it may have had a little something to do with our success. Funny thing about that is that Lauren actually did send me a text last night and asked me what I was going to wear here tonight. So finally, I think back, even before my time here at Millersville to high school, and during that phase, I wanted to thank my parents who are here tonight. They were so supportive with my love of tennis and got me here. If you would have told me back in high school, that someday I would be able to get into a college Hall of Fame, I don't think I would have believed you. But while in college, if you would have told me that I would be friends with these teammates and my coach for this long of time, plus many more years to come, I'm sure I would have believed you without hesitation. So thankfully, Millersville has helped both of those visions become realizations, and thank you.